Okay, so first warm up. I'm going to take you into a side lunge. So that is stepping to the side and squatting down. We'll do that from the side so you can see. You're going to step to the side and squat down like that. So the important thing about this is the direction of your rear. So you're sticking it out behind you as far as you can. Envision a chest of drawers behind you. One of them's open and you need to push it shut with your rear. So that's what you need to think about to get yourself in the right position here. So we're going to do all on the same side here for a few seconds. So we got a nice strength workout today. Today is a strength focus. So we're going to be going slowly, moving slowly today. Switch sides, step to your right. And we're going to be spending a lot of time under tension today, which means working to a strength goal. Good. Keep it up. And also when you're stepping to the side, so you're getting your rear behind you, but you're also trying to keep your chest up tall. In other words, you're not leaning forward too much. Excellent. Everyone looks great this morning. Okay, so the next thing we're going to head into is a reverse lunge with some arm circles. So we're going to take one foot behind you and kneel. You don't need to touch the ground. I'll do that from the side for you here. Kneel and then stand up tall. So we're going to do this all on one side as well. Quick note about your form here. Keep your feet wide like you're on train tracks. So when you put your foot behind you, it doesn't go behind the other foot, rather it stays out to the side a little bit, okay? Now let's add in some arm circles to that. Warm those shoulders up. Good. Ooh, Julie. Got a few. Yep, great answer. Some Buckeyes. Carry 8 of those around. Good one. Okay, so next up, we're going to do a butt kick ankle pull. So if you want, you can have your hand on something for steadying and reach to the ankle and pull up behind you. So we're just going to kind of repeat that. Or you can pull back like this. So what we're doing is short little stretches for the front of your leg there. So just kind of getting ready for some of the movements we're going to be doing in a minute. Okay. Keep going there. Okay, we've got let's see, next up we have Ruth. I have a question for you. If you had 8 things in your pocket, you had to pick, switch your leg, switch to the other leg, pulling back, what would it be? So there probably already a few in your pocket to get you started if you're beer bottle cats. All right. All right, one more thing to warm up and then we're gonna get started here. We're gonna head to the mat and do what's called a body saw. This just puts some pressure through your shoulders to help warm up those shoulder muscles. So you're gonna be either on the chair for a plank or on the mat for a plank. You'll be on your forearms and you'll be slowly rocking back and forth over those elbows, forwards and back. You can also do this on the knees. If you want to do a plank on the knees, or like I said, on the chair, whatever feels best to you. Right now, we're just getting some movement in those shoulders, getting those shoulder arm muscles warmed up for what we've got in store here. So today is called Crazy Eights because we're going to be counting to 8 a crazy amount of times today. Normally, we do workouts based on timing. Today is counting counting to 8 reps of 8 different exercises. All right, and we are getting started here. So the first exercise is a squat. We're going to do 4 different blocks. They're all the same 8 exercises. They just get modified each time. A few of them change. So as we go through, some of them will get a little bit harder. But we're going to start, and we're going to be counting together. So as I mentioned, this is a strength workout, so everything is slower today. And we are going to be doing 8 reps to start with of everything. So we're going to start with 8 squats, and I want you to do them with me as far as the timing goes to kind of make sure our tempo is slow. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going down and up. So this is going to be slower than if I just said, okay, let's squat for 30 seconds. You'd be popping in and out of these a lot faster. But you'll notice as we do these things slower, they are harder. So 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next is a squat to a lunge tap. So we're going to squat and then tap behind. So we're going to do 4 on each side. So squat and then tap 1 foot behind. Good. So these exercises will keep repeating, but as we go through the rounds, some of them are going to get harder. And you're going to pick the variation that lets you continue to do 8 reps and 8, okay? Now we're going to go into push-ups. You can do them on the chair, against the wall, on your knees. Pick whatever flavor you like. So we're going to go to 1. Go ahead and start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, excellent. So you're going to stay on the mat for the next exercise. This is number 4. This is going to be a plank. So if you like doing a plank on a chair, you can get your chair out. If not, we're going to do a plank where you can go either on your knees like this or on your toes, and you're going to do shoulder taps. So you're going to slowly take the left hand to the right shoulder and tap, right hand to the left shoulder and tap, okay? So we're going to start now with a total of 8. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you may be already starting to feel how the slower tempo is a little more challenging. All right, so number 5 exercise is reverse lunge. So we're going to go like we did in our warm-up, 1 leg behind here, and we're going to go for 8 on each side starting now. 1, 2, good. And whatever depth feels good to you. Your knee might not be as close to the ground as mine. 5, 6, and that's okay. I just want you to do what's comfortable for you and focus on, that should be 8. Switch sides. Focus on 1, 2, really standing up using that front leg. So the heel and that front leg, you should be driving through that heel to stand up. Good. And 8. Okay. That's exercise number 5. Number 6 is a side lunge. Okay. So we're taking an 8 to each side. We're going to start, let's start with our left side here. Step to the side and butt back, squat down. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Excellent work. 4, 5, 2 more. 7. And 8. Beautiful. We're going to switch sides. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the side lunges, 5. Make sure you're not stepping too far to the side. 6. You want to be able to still get your rear behind you. And 8. Okay, so we've got 2 more exercises. We're going to do some hip taps. So this is a plank that you can do either on the chair or the mat. And you're going to be on your forearms here. Here again, you can do a plank on your knees or on your toes. And what you're going to be doing is tapping the hip or aiming to tap the hip. You don't actually have to tap, but you're going to twist from side to side. So you can see right now I'm lowering my hip to almost tap the floor. And this is going to be like everything else, slow and controlled. And we're going to go for 8 total, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last 1. Okay. All right, we have made it to the 8th exercise. This is going to be bicycle crunches. We're going to go 8 on each side. So you'll be on your back and you'll be alternating opposite elbow to opposite knee. So you're going to crunch up and crunch up. So when you stick your right elbow to your left knee, your right leg goes out. So we're going to go ahead and start that in 3, 2, 1. And this is slow and controlled, probably slower than you've ever done bicycle crunches before. 3, 4, 5. But this is how we build strength, is working slowly here and putting more time under tension for your muscles. Halfway. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. All right, rest for a minute here. So we're gonna do the whole round again. Repeat that, and then we're gonna add in the next block the same 8 exercises, just add on some extra work. So we're gonna start back at the top here with the squats. And remember, with the squats, your chest is up nice and tall. So I don't want to see you leaning over too much. Really, you want to pretend like you've got a light shining out of your chest that is focused on the wall ahead of you or whatever's in front of you. And you're sticking your butt back behind you. So we'll go ahead and go into the squats. 1, 2, 3, and really standing up completely and pushing your hips forward at the end of each squat. Good. 5, 6, 7, and 1 more. 8. Okay, so next is squat with that lunge tap behind. 4 on each side for a total of 8. Go ahead and squat. Tap the foot behind. Squat. Tap the foot behind. Remember what we're doing here, also always having a tight core with these exercises. That's 4, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, excellent. Push-ups are next. Head and get started. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 2 more. Okay, so right now you're staying on the mat for those shoulder taps. Go ahead and get into your plank on the chair or plank on the mat. And we're going to go ahead and start with these. 1, 2, hand to the opposite shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. Okay, back to the reverse lunge. We're going to 8 on each side. Go ahead. Stay on the same side. 3, 4, 5. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. 6, 2 more. 7, and 8. Okay, heading into the side lunges for 8 on each side. And go. 1, 2, standing up completely after each one. 3, 4. Excellent. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Get that rear down to the ground as much as you can. 2 more. And next we are doing the hip tap. So do the plank that you like. And we're aiming to get those hips tapped to the floor or close. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, excellent. Last one here, bicycle crunches. 8 on each side. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's block 1. Okay, so the next block, all of the exercises are the same. Some of them get taken up a notch, which means we're just going to add a little bit of intensity onto it. However, you, as always, are going to pick the version and the variation that works best for you. So just for instance, the squat is going to be a squat pulse instead. So instead of just coming up and down, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then up. So that's a pulse where you're kind of hovering 1, 2, 3, and up. So some of these are going to change a little bit. If you prefer the variation we were doing before, you can stick with that. Or if you want to try the new one for a few reps and then switch to the other way we were doing it for the rest of the reps, that's fine. As always, it's a bit of choose your own adventure. I'm showing you the possibilities here, and you're choosing what you feel like is the best challenge for you today. So we're going to get started here in just a second here with the squat pulses. But first, I've got a question for Jill. If you had 8 things in your pocket, what would it be? Always something sweet, right? Keep your breath fresh. Candy and gum. That's a good one. Okay, so we are starting here with our crazy eights. Here again, 8 squat pulses. So we're going to go, just to show you again, 1, 2, 3, and up. That's 1 rep. Okay, so we're going to get started and go. 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay. And always challenge yourself to sit down as far as you can and then come up. Good. 4, 5, 7. Yeah, 1 more. Okay. Squat, lunge, taps are not going to change this round. You're going to keep the same format there. So we're going to start those with 4 on each side. Squat and tap behind. Okay, good. So if we were working strength, this is 4, and we'll switch sides. If we were working strength in a gym, I'd be giving you heavier weights. You want to do heavier weights and do slower reps. 3 and 1 more. Okay, push-ups are next. Those are not changing this round. 8 push-ups. And go. 1, 2. But we modify when we're doing stuff at home. 3, 4, 5. That's what this year's been about, right? Modifying. 6, 7, 8. This past year, we've had to learn to do a lot of things differently. So you can achieve a lot of the strength results that you would get in the gym just by doing things like we're doing, slowing down the reps. And you can get a lot of strength benefits that way. So we're going to do shoulder taps next. So you're on the mat or your chair in the high plank position. 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now this one is changing, the reverse lunge. That's going to add a pulse this time. So you're going to be in 1, 2, 3, and up, okay? So we're going to do 8 on each side. Go ahead and start. 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2 more. 2, 3, up. And last one. And up. Switch sides. Okay. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and up. Excellent. I can see some leg and hip stretches in our future already. Working those muscles a lot today. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay. Side lunges are changing into a pulse as well. So we're going to go to the side, lunge, and stand up like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead, start, pick a side to start, go into the lunge. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. 1, 2, 3, and up. This is going to be 8 on each side. And 1, 2, 3, and up. 3 more. So I know I repeat myself a lot, but it's easy to forget about things. So really think about sticking your butt out far behind you, especially with side lunges. Sometimes Your knees start to bother you, switch sides. And a lot of times, 2, 3, and up, you can take a lot of pressure off your knees by really sticking your butt out far behind you, and that'll change what you're feeling in your knee. And up. This is 4, 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and up. 3 more. And next one's the last one here. And okay, over to the hip taps. Those are not going to change this time. Get your plank that you like, and we're going. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, bicycle crunch. So we're gonna add a pulse into this. So how do we do that? Well, we have to do them all on the same side. So we're gonna do 8 on one side and 8 on the other. So you're gonna kind of freeze in this position with your legs, starting with your left knee bent. You're gonna take your right elbow and you're gonna just pulse. So you're never gonna come all the way back to the mat with that crunch. You're gonna stay crunched up and just pulse to that knee, and then we'll switch sides, okay? So we're starting in 3, 2, 1, slow and controlled. You can feel it, right? These things are much more difficult when you're going at a slow rep. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, right knee bent, left knee straight. Taking that left elbow to the right knee and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent work. Okay, so we're going to start back at the top with this block one more time through. Squat, pulse. Okay, for 8 of these. 1, 2. We're doing 3 little bounces at the bottom. 3. So this workout is kind of the opposite of the workout we're going to be doing on Tuesday next week. Tuesday, we've got 3 more here. We have a cardio-based workout. So that's going to be faster movements, kind of getting as much as you can in a given time. And that's what you want to do if you're working on cardio. Fast movements, get your heart rate up, and that's 8. Squat, lunge, taps are next. These are staying the same. 4 on each side. Go ahead and squat, tap, squat, tap. Today, we are working to get you strong. And switch sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, back to the push-ups. Going for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more. 8. Okay. Shoulder taps. Stay where you are. Get into your plank position, and we're going. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Looking strong. Keep it up. So we're going into the pulsing reverse lunges next. And 1 leg back. Bounce for 3 and stand. Good. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Looking straight ahead. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, pulsing side lunges. Step to the side and go. 1, 2, 3, and stand. Excellent. Okay. We'll be happy from here on out. Every time we do side lunges, we're going to take it down to 4 on each side after this round. But the side lunge does change in a very different way. And switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. Okay, hip taps on the mat. Okay, rocking those hips from side to side, whether you're on the chair or the mat. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on your back for bicycle pulsing crunches. So taking that left knee in, right leg is straight, okay? Right elbow to the left knee and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keeping your right shoulder blade off the mat. 6 the whole time. 7 and 8. Switch legs. Left knee to right elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. All right. Round 1 and 2 complete. Next block. Taking it up a notch again with a few of the exercises. Squat, no more squat pulses. Those are going to turn into squat jumps. Now, let me tell you a couple different ways we can do that. So you can go down to your squat and jump up, or if you would like to go down into your squat and just kind of explode up, but you don't actually have to jump. You can see I'm kind of on my tippy toes. So you're still making an explosive movement. You're just not leaving the ground. That's fine too. If you want to go into the squat and do that. All right, so we're going to start with those squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. So even though the jump part is fast, we're going to slowly lower to the ground and then go into that jump. That's 2, slowly lower, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Next, we're going to combine the squat jump with a lunge tap. Okay. So what that's going to look like is you're heading into whatever version you like of the squat jump. And then you take the leg back behind you for the tap. Now this time we're just doing 8 total, so 4 on each side for those. All right. So let's go ahead and do slow lower into that squat jump, and then one lunge behind. So we'll do 4 on one side and then 4 on the other. Slow lower, squat jump, tap behind. Excellent. Jump. Got one more on this side. And jump. And tap and switch sides. And I am feeling that burn. And tap. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. So the push-ups, if you like, we're going to change that. If you prefer the way we were doing it before, that's fine, stick with that. But if you want a little bit of a challenge, you're going to go into the same position you were doing push-ups before, like if it was on your knees, like this, but then you're going to take one leg out behind you, right? Only one leg on the ground. And you're going to head up like that. I'll do 4 with each leg in the air. So go ahead and take, let's start with the right leg in the air. So get in your push-up position, right leg behind you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and switch to the left leg behind you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that one went up a notch, didn't it? Okay, so next up, you're going to be doing some shoulder tap jacks. What? Yes, so still doing the shoulder taps, but in between, after every single shoulder tap, you're going to go out in with those feet. Okay, so just to show you what it looks like, I'm tapping my left arm to my right shoulder, tap, and then out in, okay? Starting now, we're gonna go 8 total. Tap, out, in. Other arm tap, out, in, that's 2. Tap, out, in, 3. Tap, out, in, 4. Out, in, 5. Tap, 6. One more time on each side. Tap. And tap. Okay. All right. See why we warmed up those arms today, okay? So next we're gonna do lunge jumps. And here again, feel free to stick with the version that feels best to you, but the new one that I have to show you here is jumping into the lunges. So that will be like this and like this. All right, we're gonna go for 8 on each side. If you feel free to just, if you want, kind of hop into it instead of doing a full jump. All right, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 more for the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, the thighs are burning, aren't they? Man, feel that. Okay. Next is the side lunge. We're going to add a jump into that. We're only going to do 4 on each side. So we're going to take the side lunge as we have been doing, slow into it, and then you're going to explode up. So as with the squat jumps, if you prefer to go into a, you don't have to jump, just kind of forcefully stand up, that's fine too. Whatever feels like it works best for you, okay? So step to the side. This is 1, slow, lower, and jump, or explosively stand up. And 2, slow, lower, 3, slow, lower, and 4. Switch to your other side. 1, 2, 3, you're doing great, keep it up. And 4, okay. So hip taps are going to change a little bit this time around. We're going to do a pulse here. Just a 2 pulse, hold. So you're going to get in whatever position you were doing before, a chair or mat for your plank, and you're going to take your hips. Actually, this is an 8 count to each side. Sorry, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that, and then until we get 8 on each side. So we're going to start that here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the right side. Going to pulse 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you want to go faster and get over with, don't you? 5. I know I do, but we're working strength today. 6, 7. Make those muscles work. And 8. And switch sides. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Okay. So next up, last exercise, number 8. We're going to do a straight leg bicycle pulse. So straight leg bicycles, when you're doing them without pulsing, they look like this. So it's like the regular bicycle movement, but with straight legs. But since we're pulsing, you're going to hold your legs, and we're going to go 8 to each side. Just keep your legs as straight as you can. They don't have to be perfectly straight, just as straight as you can comfortably get them. So we're going to go ahead and take left elbow to right knee. So your right leg's a little bit closer to you. Go ahead and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Same thing as before, shoulder blade on your left side. 4, doesn't get to the mat. 5, between each one, staying off the mat. 6, 7, and 8. Switch legs. Right leg's lower, left leg's up. Crunch to that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. All right. So we've got another time around here. Everyone's looking great. Keep it up. We're going to go into the squat jumps or squat explosive stands, whatever flavor you picked today. And we're going to go for 8. So a slow lower. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we went to 10 for some reason. Not sure why. Probably because it's the last round. Getting excited here. Going to the squat, jump, lunge, tap. This is 4 on each side. And squat, jump, tap behind. Same side for the first 4. Squat, jump, tap behind. Squat, jump, tap behind. One more on this side. Squat, jump, tap behind. All right, switch sides. Squat, jump, tap behind. Squat, jump. Okay, 2 more. And that's it. Push-ups with a single leg. Going for 8 here. 4 on each side, so get into your push-up position. One leg straight if that's what you're choosing to do on this round, and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switch legs. 1. And good. 4. Okay. Getting there. We're going to do the shoulder tap jacks next. So you're, after you tap the shoulder, you're out and in with those feet. So whatever plank position you want to start in, and we're going to go ahead and go. Tap, out and in. Tap the other side, out and in. Tap 3, out and in. Tap 4, in. 5, in. 6, 7, and one more tap. 8, out and in. Okay. All right. Lunge, jumping. All right, we're going to go for 8 on each side. And go. Slow lower and go slow lower. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so close here. Side lunge jumps and go. Jump. Slow lower and jump. Slow lower and jump. One more on this side. 1. Okay, switch sides. Slow lower, jump. Good. Oh, we just got a minute left in this workout. You are doing so good. And last one. Okay, hip tap pulse. 8 on each side. Just a couple core exercises to round it off here. Get into your plank position. And 8 to the right side. Get that hip over to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, last exercise. Bicycle on your back. We're going to straight leg bicycle, left leg up, right leg down, and pulse. Take that right elbow to the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, stay on your mat for the first stretch here. You did it. You made it through the strength workout. Congratulations, everyone. Put your feet together here. And what I want you to do is press the knees towards the ground. You can do that with your hands, or you can do that with your forearms. Press towards the ground, lean in. What we're going for here is a stretch through the inner thigh. We worked on that today with those side lunges, right? A lot of side movement. Okay, good. All right, and then left leg straight, right foot over the left knee. What we're gonna do is push that right knee to the left. So push it away with your elbow. You see what I'm doing there? Good, so this is a good stretch for the hips, which we worked plenty of today with the squatting and the side lunging. Right leg straight, left leg over the right knee. And you're pressing that left knee to your right and twisting your body to the left. So you're a little pretzel here to get that stretch in through your hips on the left side. So like I mentioned, the next workout, Tuesday, is more cardio based, so things will be moving a little faster paced. All right, so we're gonna stand up and do a little stretch for the front of the leg. Use a wall if you need it to balance yourself. Gonna grab the front of your shin here by your ankle and pull back. You want to intensify this stretch. So whatever leg you're pulling behind you, squeeze that glute and you'll automatically feel a little more pull in the front of that leg. That's get a little bit more out of that stretch if you want. So yeah, Tuesday's kind of a fun workout because I've been into a scavenger hunt. So you may be running around the room trying to look for items as we're doing the workout. So it should be a kind of interesting interactive thing. Switch legs that we're doing. Right. Okay, and we're going to do one last stretch for the arms. Pull an arm across the body. So those push-ups we did, the shoulder taps, we had some working in the shoulders today. So good to pay attention to that just a little bit today to try to get that loosened up. Good. All right. And switch sides. Excellent. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Good job today. Way to get strong. And I will see you on Tuesday.